Greetings, I am John the Verbose, and this is my belated video for month 5 of the 2017 YouTube Pagan Challenge. So, where have I been? I definitely owe you an explanation for that. I have been busy doing druidry, and this is my first opportunity to get back into doing videos. So, there's a train going by on the other side of these woods. There is a storm that is brewing since the moment I got here. I actually had a mini ritual to the god of thunder, Tyrannus, and in doing so, I got this. I did not expect this to happen. So, go me. Anyway, so I've been doing druidry a lot this summer and tending to my grove. Oakdale Grove has received 3 new members, and so we've had a lot of fun and games and spirituality and ritual and coffee and tea and whatnot. So, but for the topics for month 5, which are heavily belated, is would I pass my spirituality on to my children? And, well, first I'm going to say I'm not going to have children. So, now that that's out of the way, if I did, then I would say yes. I would probably raise them up generally as Reformed Druids, and if they decide that that's not for them, then more power to them, in my opinion. And part of the other question was, would you pass on this book to them? And I'm not sure, I think it's just referring to grimoires in general, but this is one of the things that I've also been up to during the summer of 2017, is that I bound this book, which is the 2nd edition of a Reformed Druid anthology. And so, yeah, this is 848 pages. And so this was a big project, and it drove me nuts, but it's a labor of love, I think. Yeah, I'd pass it on to them. I might make them their own. If they have a book that they'd rather have bound that doesn't exist with binding yet, then sure, I'll make that for them too. Second topic is, what funerary rites would you want for yourself, or how would you want your remains to be treated? Personally and ideally, I would really like to have a natural burial, no cremation, no formaldehyde. Don't preserve my body. Let it return to the earth in a natural state. And maybe bury me with some grave goods that some archaeologists can find in 1,000 years or 2,000 years or whenever it is they dig me up for posterity. So, as far as funerary rites go, we did have a memorial service for a family member of one of my Grove members. And so we did have one of the suggestions for a Druid memorial service. And that's also found in this book, and so I went off of that one, and it's raining. So also rites for, the topic 3 is rites for childbirth, naming, some sort of rites of passage of youth. We're actually developing that because we've also had somebody enter into a family of one of my Grove members, and so we want to hash out some sort of initiation ceremony for the young, but that doesn't exist yet, so that's a work in progress. Fourth topic is what type of rites of passage, and I really just lumped everything together as rites of passage in general, and so the only one that I really want to talk about now that it's starting to pour rain is that I underwent a rite of passage this summer on the summer solstice. I entered the Order of Ceremonial, and so I am now the 2nd RDNA, or Reformed Druids of North America, priest to enter the Order of Ceremonial. And so that was a rite of passage that involved me being thrown into a moving body of water, which was really frightening. So, so I'll add some information on that later on. But those are the 4 topics for month 5 of the YouTube Pagan Challenge. It's raining on my new book, and as much as I believe that when things are happening naturally, to let them happen, that includes allowing my book to get soaked with rainwater, it still has its newness about it, and I wish to preserve that. So I will conclude this video. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.